Hey everybody, today we're going to compare the color profiles on the GoPro Hero 10 to see which one is best for you. First of all, what are color profiles? Color profiles are essentially baked-in filters that change the look of your photos or videos on the GoPro. On Hero 10, there are 3 color profiles. First one is Vibrant, which is the same as the old GoPro color profile. Then you have the new Natural color profile, which is only available on Hero 10. And finally, you have the flat color profile. In today's video, you are going to find out which color profile is best to use with the GoPro Hero 10. This is how all 3 color profiles look like side by side. All these clips were shot with the exact same settings except for the color profile, of course. Some clips were shot in daylight outdoors, some in my studio with lighting, and some in low light scenarios to give you as many examples as possible in various shooting conditions. First thing I've noticed between the color profiles is that there's barely any difference between Vibrant and Natural. I was actually expecting the Natural color profile to be a bit less contrasty and saturated, but it almost looks the exact same as Vibrant except for the blues. On the Natural color profile, the blues are a bit less saturated. However, when comparing Vibrant and Natural color profiles to flat, I can see a big difference. First, the flat color profile doesn't crush the shadows as much as with Vibrant or Natural. The image on Vibrant Natural looks way too contrasty for my liking. So if you want to preserve the shadows as much as possible and you want to get the best dynamic range on the GoPro, definitely shoot in the flat color profile. Then we have saturation. The image is definitely oversaturated on Vibrant and Natural color profiles compared to flat. You can see this especially in skin tones. The skin tones on flat color profile look so much more pleasing in my opinion. To my eyes, the flat color profile is the best one to use in all shooting conditions. Doesn't matter if you're shooting indoors or outdoors, in daylight or low light, the flat color profile just looks the best in my opinion. But there is a caveat. When shooting with a flat color profile, you'll have to invest some time in post-production to make the image look normal. Out of camera it will look too flat, so you'll have to add some saturation and contrast. Honestly, for me this isn't a problem. I'd rather spend a couple more minutes in post-production and get the image I want rather than getting an oversaturated and contrasty image like with Vibrant or Natural color profiles. Another thing to consider is color grading. If you like to color grade your image like I do, definitely shoot in the flat color profile. With flat, you're going to get the best dynamic range and it's going to be much easier to maneuver and manipulate colors in post-production to get the look that you want. But what if you don't want to do anything in post-production? Maybe you don't have time. Which color profile is best straight out of the GoPro, the Vibrant or Natural? Well, between the Vibrant and Natural color profiles, I'd honestly use either of them. Like I've said, there's barely any difference between them, so you're going to get pretty much the same results with either. Personally, I'd probably pick the Natural over Vibrant because it's slightly less saturated. I just like my footage to have a bit more of a natural look. Anyhow, this is it for today. The flat color profile is definitely the best one to use on the GoPro Hero 10, but it does require some work in post-production. But I think it's definitely worth it because you're gonna get much better results with the flat color profile in all shooting scenarios, outdoors, indoors, and also in low light. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Peace.